My name's Jenny Zielinski, and New York is my city. I live here, and I work for a magazine, New York 24/7.
My name's Rob Walker. I'm a writer on New York 24/7. You can probably tell from my accent that I'm not actually from New York. I'm British, and I came over to the States a few months ago.
I met Rob in London when I was visiting the UK on a work trip. He was writing for the London edition of 24/7.
Are you okay?
We got along well right away. I really liked him.
So why am I in New York? Because of Jenny, of course.
Tomorrow I'm going to show you around the office.
When they gave me the opportunity to work here for a month, I took it immediately.
I could come back.
It gave us the chance to get to know each other better. When they offered me a permanent job, I couldn't believe it.
Barbara called me earlier.
What about?
She offered me a job.
I helped Rob find an apartment, and now here we are, together in New York. I'm so happy. I just hope Rob's happy here too.
I really loved living in London. A lot of my friends and family are there, so of course I still miss it. But New York's a fantastic city. I've got a great job, and Jenny's here too.
Things are changing pretty fast in the office. We have a new boss, Don Taylor. And things are changing in my personal life, too. This evening's kind of important. I'm taking Rob to meet my parents for the very first time. I just hope it goes well.
I can't believe we got here so late.
I'm sorry, Jenny. I had to finish that article for Don.
Don't forget the chocolates.
Okay. Oh, no.
I don't believe it. Don't tell me you forgot them.
I think they're still on my desk.
You're kidding.
You know what my desk's like.
Yeah, it's a complete mess. Why don't you ever tidy it?
We could go and buy some more.
How can we get some more? We're already late. Hi there.
You made it.
Sorry we're late. So this is my mom and dad, Harry and Sally, and this, of course, is Rob.
Hello.
So nice to meet you at last.
Yes, Jenny's finally decided to introduce you to us.
Well, come in. Come in.
Mom, I'm really sorry. We bought you some chocolates, but we left them at the office.
Oh, what a pity. Never mind.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We know what a busy young woman you are. And your mom has made way too much food for this evening anyway.
Oh, Harry.
But I also have some good news.
Really? What's that?
Well, you know we have a new boss. He's still new to the job and needs support. So today he made me the managing editor of the magazine.
So you've got a promotion. How fantastic.
That's great news. Hey, does that mean Jenny's gonna be your boss, Rob?
Yes, I guess so.
Well, not exactly. I'm a manager, but I'm not Rob's manager.
Let's go and have dinner.
What a great idea.
You know, our Jenny has done incredibly well, Rob. She's the first member of our family to study at Harvard. She's a very capable and ambitious young woman.
Dad.
No, it's true, Jenny.
And what about you, Rob? How do you see your career? Do you see yourself going into management?
Me? No, not really. I'm more of a writer.
Really? What kind of things do you write?
Oh, you know, interviews, reviews, things like that. And I'm doing a lot of work for the online magazine.
Rob's a very talented writer, Dad. He's very creative.
Well, that's great, but, you know, being creative doesn't always pay the bills.
You know, my dad's a very keen photographer. He took all these photos.
Now, Rob won't be interested in them.
But I am interested. I mean, I like photography, and I think I recognize some of these people.
That's because most of them are of Jenny.
But there are some great jazz musicians, too. That's Miles Davis, and isn't that John Coltrane? And that's Wynton Marsalis.
You know about Wynton Marsalis?
Know about him? I've interviewed him.
How incredible. I love that guy. He's a hero of mine.
Well, he's a really nice guy. I spent a whole day with him, chatting and watching him rehearse.
Really? I want to hear all about it.
Have a cookie, Rob.
Go ahead, son. Sally makes the best cookies in New York.
You work hard, but your money's all spent. Haven't got enough to pay the rent. You know it's not right, and it makes no sense to go chasing those dollars and cents. Chasing those dollars and cents.
That was great, Kerry.
Thanks.
Kerry, you used to be in a band. Now you play solo. Why did you change?
What happened with the band is private. I've already said I don't want to talk about it in interviews. All I'll say is that I have a lot more freedom this way. I can play and say what I want.
Did your relationship with the band's lead guitarist affect the breakup?
No comment. I never talk about my private life.
Your dad was in a famous punk band, and your mum's a classical pianist. Have they influenced your music?
Of course they have. What do you think? Isn't everyone influenced by their parents?
When did you start playing?
I started playing the guitar when I was about 4.
4? That's pretty young.
Yeah, the guitar was nearly as big as me.
I think that your new album is your best yet. It's a lot quieter and more experimental than your earlier albums.
Thank you. I think it's my best work.
So, what have you been doing recently?
Well, I've been writing and recording some new songs, and I've played at some of the summer festivals in the UK.
And what are you doing while you're in the States?
I'm going to play at some clubs here in New York. Then I'm doing some small gigs in other places. I just want to get to know the country and the people. It's all very new to me.
Good job, Rob. She isn't the easiest person to interview.
She's okay. And this video clip will work great online.
Well, thank you for coming in today, Kerry. Now I suggest we have some lunch. Rob, could you call a taxi?
All I'll say is that I have a lot
Sure.
So, when will you be coming back to New York, Kerry?
Oh, I don't know.
Hi, guys. Is everything okay?
Yes, it's delicious, thank you.
That's great.
New York waiters never leave you alone. I really don't like all this, "Hi guys, is everything okay?" stuff.
What, you mean waiters aren't friendly in London?
Oh, they're very friendly.
Yes, they're friendly, but not too friendly. They don't bother you all the time.
Can I get you anything else? More drinks, maybe?
No, thanks, we're fine.
Fantastic.
See what I mean? Personally, I think people in London are a lot more easygoing. London's just not as hectic as New York.
Sure, we all like peace and quiet, but in my opinion, New York is possibly, well, no, is definitely the greatest city in the world. Don't you agree?
To be honest, I definitely prefer London.
Well, come on, Rob, you've lived in both. What do you think?
Oh, well, I have to say, London's very special. It's more relaxed. It's got great parks, and you can cycle everywhere. It's dangerous to cycle in New York.
Why would you cycle when you can drive a car?
You can't be serious.
Okay, I agree. London has its own peculiar charm. But if you ask me, nothing compares with a city like New York. The whole world is here.
But that's the problem. It's too big. There are too many people. Everybody's so stressed out, and nobody has any time for you.
I don't think that's right, Carrie. New Yorkers are very friendly.
Oh, sure, they can sound friendly with all that have a nice day stuff, but I always think it's a little bit fake.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just have to take this.
Hello? Yes. You're who? The taxi driver. What did she leave? A cell phone. Right, okay. Yes, we're still at the restaurant. See you in about 5 minutes.
Thank you for a nice lunch, Don.
You're welcome.
Thanks for coming, guys. Have a nice day.
See? Nice, friendly service.
Maybe, but I think she saw the big tip you left on the table.
Did you mean what you said in the restaurant, Rob?
Did I mean what?
About missing London?
Sure, I miss it, Jenny.
Really?
But hey, not that much. It's just that moving to a new place is always difficult.
But you don't regret coming here, do you?
No, not at all.
It's just that you seemed so homesick in there. The parks, cycling.
Well, there are some things I miss, but... Oh, hang on a minute. Look over there, a taxi's come back.
Excuse me, ma'am.
For me? What is it?
I believe this is your cell phone. You left it in my cab.
What? Oh, wow, thank you.
Have a nice day.
That was so kind of him.
See? New Yorkers are really friendly people.
Monica? Jenny! Oh, how are you? You look great. Thanks, Jenny. You look really good, too. Hey, why don't we get some coffee? I'd love to, but I'm on my way to meet... Oh, come on. 5 minutes. So, how is everything?
Oh, great. Things couldn't be better, actually. Scott and I, we're getting married.
You're what? Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
When did you get engaged?
Only a few days ago. I'm glad I saw you, actually. I was gonna call you. We've only told family so far.
I can't believe it. Monica the wife. And to think you used to go clubbing every night.
That was a few years ago. All I want to do now is stay in and read wedding magazines.
And how are the plans coming along?
I haven't done anything yet. My mom and Scott's mom want to organize the whole thing themselves.
That's what mothers are for.
True. But what about you? You look fantastic.
Well, I guess I'm kind of happy too.
Uh-huh. What's his name?
Rob.
You've been keeping him very quiet. Is it serious?
It's kind of, you know.
So it is.
It's still early. We haven't been together for long. He only moved here a few months ago from London.
What? He's British. And you think you can persuade him to stay in New York? That won't be easy.
I think he likes it here. You know how guys are. You never know what they're thinking.
When can I meet him?
Oh, that's him now.
Do you mind if I join you?
Of course not. Come on, sit down.
Thank you.
I have to leave in a minute anyway.
Could I have a large latte, please?
Of course.
Rob, this is Monica. Nice to meet you, Rob.
You too, Monica. You know, Jenny talks about you a lot. And I've seen college photos of you two together at Jenny's parents' house.
Of course you have. My dad's photos.
You've hardly changed at all.
What a nice man. I can see why you like him, Jenny. The perfect English gentleman.
Your latte?
Oh, thanks. Can you pass the sugar?
Sure. Sorry, guys, but I have to go.
You're sure I haven't interrupted anything?
Not at all. It's just that I have to meet someone. But let's get together very soon. We will. Bye, Rob. Nice meeting you.
Bye.
Bye. Talk
Bye.
soon.
She seems like a happy person.
She is. Especially right now. She's getting married.
That's fantastic news.
Yeah, it is. I guess we're at that age now when most of our friends are settling down and getting married.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of friends, I want to ask you a favor. Is it okay if we change our plans a bit this week?
Sure, what's up?
I've just had a call from an old friend of mine, Paul. I haven't seen him since we were at university, and he's traveling around the States at the moment. Anyway, he's arriving in New York this evening, and I've invited him to stay for the week.
Cool. It'll be fun to meet one of your old friends. What's he like?
Oh, Paul's a laugh. He used to be a bit wild, but that was a long time ago. He's probably changed completely.
Well, I'm looking forward to meeting him.
Just one other thing. Could you do me a big favor? I have to work late this evening, so would you mind meeting him at the airport?
Not at all. I'd like to meet him.
And do you think you could take him to my flat? I'll give you the keys.
No problem, Rob.
Thank you so much, Jenny. You're a real star.
Hey, man.
Paul.
Oh, it's great to see you, mate.
You too, Paul. It's been years. You haven't changed at all.
Just got better looking.
How come you're so late?
Paul's flight from LA was delayed, and then the traffic coming back was just awful.
That gave us time to get to know each other.
Yeah. Paul told me all about his travels. Every detail.
And look at this. Your own New York flat. How cool is that?
It's good. It's really good. But do you want something to eat? I got some things on my way home.
Stay in. It's my first night in the Big Apple. Let's go out and have a pizza or something.
I thought you'd be tired after the flight.
No way, man. I am ready for action.
Great. I'll get my jacket.
Rob, I think I'll go home if you don't mind. I'm exhausted.
Oh, okay then.
So it's a boys' night out.
Just like the old days.
And after the pizza, we can go on somewhere else. Rob, we've got a lot to talk about. Bad luck, mate.
Nice shot.
I've had years of practice.
You used to play pool a lot at university.
You did too.
Yeah, I don't really have the time anymore.
Or anybody to play with. So, what do you do in your free time?
The magazine keeps me pretty busy. And when I'm free, I'm usually with Jenny.
Your turn. Don't blow it.
What is it?
I was just thinking about you.
What's about me?
Do you remember the great times we had at uni? You had such crazy hair. Last time I saw you, it was blonde.
Don't remind me.
Those were the days. Look at you now. With your girlfriend, your 9-to-5 job. If you don't come back to London soon, you'll become an all-American boy.
Come off it.
It's true. I mean, just look at that shirt.
What's wrong with my shirt?
You look like a businessman. Did you buy it?
Me? No. It was a present from Jenny.
I thought so.
What does that mean?
It's Jenny's taste.
Yes, and I really like it.
Jenny seems to know what she wants, and she probably gets it.
That's one of the things I like about her. Oh, terrible.
You said it.
Sorry, Paul. We've got to go.
Come on, Rob. We haven't even finished the game.
Another time. Jenny's waiting for us.
Jenny. Right. Oh, yeah. That was good. So, what shall we do now?
What do you want to do?
Well, I haven't been on a dance floor for weeks now. I've got to move my body. Let's go dancing.
I'm going running in the morning. Why don't you join me?
No, thanks. I'm not very keen on running. But I've read about this place called Deep Space where they play great music. We could go there.
A club?
What? Don't you feel like dancing?
Not on a Wednesday night. Oh, what about going to the late show at MoMA?
MoMA? What's that?
MoMA? It's the Museum of Modern Art. There's a Kandinsky exhibition.
Yeah, that isn't exactly my idea of a great night out.
What about staying in and watching a movie on TV?
I'm in New York. I can watch TV anywhere.
Who's that?
It's a text from Kerry. She's doing a gig at the Bowery Ballroom.
Kerry who?
Kerry Johnson. I interviewed her last week.
Kerry Johnson? I've seen her play live. She's cool. Do you like her, Jenny?
I have to admit, I'm not crazy about her music. Or her, for that matter.
Didn't think so. So, shall we go there?
Why not? Actually, Kerry's staying very near here, and she doesn't know New York very well. We could meet her outside and go together.
That's a great idea.
I'll send her a text.
I think I might have an early night. You two can go on your own.
Are you sure you don't mind?
Of course she doesn't mind.
No, Rob, it's fine. I have another busy day tomorrow. You do too, actually.
I know, we're meeting Dawn. I haven't forgotten. Oh, it's Kerry. She's on her way now.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Hello?
Hi, Monica. It's not too late to call, is it?
Jenny! No, why? Are you okay?
I need to talk.
Can you come over? Why don't you take a cab?
Okay, thanks. Rob?
Hi, Jenny.
Are you okay? Where are you, anyway?
I'm at home. I'm feeling terrible. We got back really late last night.
Why doesn't that surprise me? You know, you're not a student anymore.
I know. There was a party after the gig. Kerry invited us. And of course, Paul said yes.
and this morning's meeting in 10 minutes?
That's why I'm calling. I'm not going to make it. I'm really sorry.
Rob, it's a very important meeting. I'll cover for you this time, but I won't be able to do it again.
It won't happen again, I promise. Anyway, Paul's leaving.
He's leaving?
That's right. He's off to Boston this afternoon.
Maybe that's a good thing. I mean, it's not that I don't like Paul, but...
I know.
I have to go. Talk to you later.
Jenny, have you seen Rob? I wanted to have a word with him before the meeting, and he isn't even here.
I know. He just called to say he can't make it.
He what?
I was with him last night. He wasn't feeling very well. But it's okay. He told me everything I need to know for the meeting.
Oh. Okay, then.
You know, Rob, he's such a professional.
Hi.
Hi there, it's me. Shall I come up? Paul.
That's right.
Hi.
Hi. You okay?
Yes. Fine, thanks. It's just
What?
I wasn't expecting to see you.
Really? Well, as you can see, I'm still here. Seems Rob just can't live without me. Yeah, he's gonna miss me when I'm gone. But not for long. We'll meet up again when he goes back to London.
Goes back?
Yeah, he told me last night he was planning to leave New York pretty soon.
He what?
Hi, Jenny. Do you want some breakfast? I've got bagels.
Oh, thank you, Rob. Why don't you two enjoy them?
What's wrong?
No idea. I just said you were planning to leave New York soon and she...
You what? I didn't say that.
You didn't have to. This New York life isn't you, Rob, and you know it.
No, I don't. I like New York, and Jenny's here.
Oh, come on. What's the big deal? It's not like you want to marry her.
Well?
What? You do?
Look, Paul. I'm serious about New York, and I'm serious about Jenny. And I want you to leave today.
You're joking, mate.
I'm not. I'll even buy the ticket. Hi, Jenny.
Rob?
Paul told me what he said to you, and it's not true. I'm not planning to leave New York.
Oh, really? And could you tell me why Paul is still in your apartment?
Well, he couldn't get a ticket to Boston.
But you told me he was going a few days ago. Or was that another lie?
No, of course it wasn't. He couldn't get a ticket. The buses to Boston were all full.
So do you know if he's got one now?
I bought it. He's leaving this evening. But that isn't really the issue here, is it? You have to believe me. I don't want to leave New York.
How can I believe you? I know you're missing London because you said the same thing to Carrie at the restaurant. Look, Rob, I'd like to know what you really want.
What do you mean?
When you and Paul were together, it was like you were a different person.
You know what Paul's like. What was I meant to do? But that isn't the kind of life I want anymore. I'm not like that.
I know you're not. But I wonder if you really want to be here. I wonder if...
Jenny, what is it?
Forget it.
Jenny, what are you worrying about?
I don't know if this is gonna work out.
You're not serious.
I'm just not sure if we want the same things anymore.
That's crazy.
Jenny. Oh. Good morning, Rob.
Don?
I need a word. Can you tell me what you decided at the last meeting?
Right away, Don. Rob was just leaving.
What can I do, Jenny? What can I say to convince you I'm serious?
I don't know, Rob.
Wait. What Paul said just isn't true.
It isn't just what Paul said. It's obvious you want to go back.
Well, of course I miss London, but I love my life here. What proof do you want of my commitment to New York? To you? To everything?
I don't know.
There must be something I can do.
Look, we're going to see my parents later. I don't want us to be late.
We won't be late. And I won't forget the chocolates this time either.
Well, that's a start, I guess.
But Jenny, we need to talk about this.
We don't have time to discuss it now.
Jenny.
What is it?
What if I proposed to you?
Proposed?
That's right. Proposed.
Like, will you marry me?
Exactly.
On one knee?
I can do that. So, what would you say?
Rob, stop it. It's embarrassing.
Tell me.
Are you for real?
Yes, I am, actually. What about you?